Alright, let's cut through the noise. You're not here for fluffy words. You're here because something in you knows there's a force, a magnetism, that you're not fully tapping into. And you're goddamn right. So let's talk about spiritual magnetism. Not the kind you read in watered down posts. The real shit. The kind that rewires your nervous system. Changes how people react to you before you even speak. And pulls opportunities toward you like a fucking gravitational field. You already have this. Every person does. It's not something you earn. It's something you uncover. It's like your Wi-Fi signal. It's always been there. But if you don't connect consciously, you're just floating in dead air. Think about your thoughts. They're not little harmless whispers. They're broadcasts. Every thought is a frequency, a vibration. And the universe isn't listening to your words. It's responding to your signal. When you dwell in petty shit, jealousy, fear, you're broadcasting static. And you attract static. It's not karma. It's physics. But when you consciously direct your mind, when you focus on strength, peace, compassion, you emit a coherent signal. That's what Yogananda meant when he said your eyes reveal everything. They're not just organs, they're transmitters. You've met people whose gaze felt like a storm, and others whose eyes felt like coming home. That's not coincidence. That's spiritual magnetism in action. So let's get practical. How do you build this? First, stop wasting your energy on shit that doesn't matter. Gossip, complaining, mindless scrolling. That's leaking power. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You're depleting your own reservoir. Second, control your attention. When you're with someone, be fully there. Not halfway. Not thinking about what you say next. Listen like their words are the only thing existing. That level of presence is rare, and it's magnetic as hell. People will feel seen around you, and they'll be drawn to that, like plants to light. Third, upgrade your inner circle. You can't hang out with cynical, low-frequency people and expect to vibrate high. It's not about being elitist. It's about self-preservation. If you want to be strong, mix with the strong. If you want peace, mix with the peaceful. If you want divine connection, spend time, even mentally, with those who've tasted it. The saints, the masters, the awakened ones. Their vibrations, they aren't bound by time or space. Tune in and you download their frequency. Your mind is a garden. Most people let weeds grow wild. They don't realise they're the gardeners. You've to pull the weeds, the negative thoughts, the limiting beliefs, and plant seeds of power. Affirmations aren't cheesy. They're commands to your subconscious. I'm peaceful. I'm strong. I'm a channel for divine love. Repeat that shit until your nervous system believes it. And your will is the fucking engine. Without it, you're driftwood. With it, you're the captain of your ship. Every time you choose meditation over distraction, kindness over pettiness, courage over fear, you're not just making a choice. You're forging your magnetic field. Let's talk about fear. You're afraid of what people will think if you change. If you start prioritizing inner stillness over outer noise. If you start saying no to the draining situations. Good. Let them think whatever they want. Their opinions are echoes of their own limitations. Don't let their echo become your reality. And science. Neuroscience shows focused attention rewires the brain. Neuroplasticity. Your thoughts shape your neural pathways. Your emotions affect your hormonal system. This isn't mystical speculation, it's biological fact. When you cultivate calm, you insulate your system from stress. You become less reactive, more resilient. That's not just spiritual, it's survival. Now imagine your life if you fully embody this. Waking up each day with quiet certainty. Moving through challenges, not as obstacles, but as opportunities to dig deeper. Using every trial to uncover more of your innate power. Attracting relationships, opportunities, and states of being that align with your highest frequency. And if you don't, you stay in the same loops, the same petty dramas, the same feeling of being stuck, the same wondering why life feels so goddamn hard. But that's not you. Not anymore. You're starting to realize this isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been. A divine magnet. A conduit of something eternal. And the more you align with that truth, the more your presence alone becomes a healing force, a calming force, a transformative force. So let it sink in. Let your unconscious absorb this not as theory, but as lived truth. Let it recalibrate your default setting. Let it rewrite the old stories. Let your spiritual magnetism awaken, not as something you need to create, but as something you finally allow. And now, feel that shift, subtle but certain, like a dial turning inside you, a current activating, a presence setting in. You're not just learning about magnetism, you're becoming it. And that changes everything.